Well, hey, YouTube subscribers. It's been a while since my last post. A lot of things have uh, have transpired since the last time I spoke to everybody. A few months ago. My job it didn't work out too well with scooping dirt. He said snow, but it didn't have to. We live down south. I don't even know why he was asking about the white stuff, but anyway. I was scooping dirt for Mr. John one day, and just to let everybody know, and he got he just got kind of mean. And what had happened is, I was describing my idea to get the roller skates like we talked about, and outcompete the U.S. Postal Service. They private company, it's competition, and he overheard me when I was scooping dirt, and first really laid into me about not working and focusing on. It's not just dirt. It was also something called manure, and that must be fancy dirt, but very strong on my nose. But something called manure is really what I was scooping from for most day and night. But I digest. Getting back. Well, what he basically said was my idea was really not was what's the word he used was well it was dumb. He said you're dumb and that idea is dumb. And boy, I just thought the first thing I thought of was my Irene, and I just remembered her, her telling me, well, that's insane. And like I told you, that's all the support I need is her support. So when he said that, I'd look back at him and I said, well, listen, Irene says it's insane. Yeah. And then he just stared at me for, about 30 seconds with no expression, just staring at me, and it was uncomfortable. And I don't know if that he was starting to reconsider, I thought, since I had my wife to get my back, to back my backside, as they say. But after that, he just looked at me and called me some more very unkind names, uh, which half of them I don't know really what they mean, but I could tell by the tone. Kind of like when you talk to the dog and they don't know the words. Now, my dog knows some words, but they don't know all the words. They just hear the tone in your voice. See, that's how they know the emotion you're trying uh, to paint. And so in this case, I could tell he was painting some unkind words. So I'm unemployed again. Irene's unemployed. So now we're going back to that. I'm not in a good place. I'm disappointed to say we're going back to the job, the day job, meaning, it's it's not regular employment with a regular paycheck. I should say it's kind of unexpected results, and it can be a little dangerous, more so for Irene, I guess. But plus, I can't always. We don't work in the same room for this job we do now. Once in returning to, so it's I mean, it makes us get some money, but I can't even afford to go to the library anymore and broadcast via Wi-Fi. So there's this house in our neighborhood where the folks are out of town, and I figured, well. I mean, they don't really know who I am, but I figured I'd just run in here, get me a bath, and go ahead and hop on their Wi-Fi. Because Wi-Fi, you don't need no wires plugged in. You don't need any type of computer skills. Yeah, it's the signal just it's just floating. So anyway, I just wanted to update everybody. It's not a good time for me and Irene. We're thinking about. I mean, if this is horrible to say, but if we were to somehow try to catch a cold or bad flu or even the pandemic. I mean, that's horrible to say, but that probably give us COVID. Don't they have COVID disability or pandemic disability? And maybe try for that. But I'll keep everybody informed. It might be I'm not talking to Mr. John no more. By the way, he didn't even let me use his wife. I went by there yesterday, which was 2 days after he fired me. He fired me after he said those words, by the way. And then he kind of just followed me too close for my comfort, followed me off his property. Of course, I walk to work and I walk back home, and that's how I get that's how I get from point A to point B, and sometimes point C. But anyway, he didn't let me use his internet, and I was trying on his front porch, kind of well down there behind the bushes in the porch, crouched down. I was trying to jump on the Wi-Fi, but it has this password. See, that the library, they just give it to you, so they're kind people. But I couldn't get in his password, and I tried different things like dirt, scooping, even that fancy word manure or manure. Not sure how you pronounce it, but anyway, I couldn't get in. I tried all sorts of words like Mr. John, Mr., and then just John, and then John Mr., and then John Manure, and then Manure Mr., and then Mr. Manure, and none of it worked. By that time, I think he heard me getting frustrated. I was so rustling down there in the leaves, and he came out there with the shotgun. And I'm going to be honest with my subscribers, who I think, by the way, you guys are my family. Not as chip as I was last time, so I'm sorry. But I'm going to be honest with you. I made a mess in my pants when I saw that shotgun, and then I got up and I ran with my phone. And when I was running, it kind of mixed things up. I'll spare you the dirty details, but it kind of mixed and sloshed things around. Say your dark liquor and your brown liquor. And by the time I got home, Irene, well, I was so frustrated. I just needed some romance and a hug, and she wouldn't get anywhere near me. And in fact, left to go back to her particular job she does after working the whole day. So it's been tough. I was thinking, I know that guy up there at the Goodwill. I might go up there and see if they got a job. Now, I don't know if I can get a fancy job. They wear them pendants, uniform. They wear the uniforms on them shirts, or the uniforms on their shirts, and they put your own name, like you some type of COO, CEO, just like you some COC. And I don't know if I can. I think people will know that I'm a fraud. I can't work this. So then I was thinking, about them roller skates at Sonic. They have them. They have. And then I started, this is my train of thought. I said, well, Sonic is right in front of a gas station. And then I was thinking, well, the gas station that Sonic's in front of sells these lottery tickets. And so I went and took my last paycheck, which was, it is like $220, so maybe like $60. I took them up there to that gas station, thanks to thinking about Goodwill and the roller skates and down that path of way, and bought me a lottery ticket saying maybe this is the day that Irene and my problems will be solved. But lo and behold, it turns out the person in front of me screamed, and I thought they made a mess of things in their pants, but it turns out they'd won some type of lottery prize, and they got all these different. It's confusing to me how the lottery works. I'll be honest with you, but I thought you got maybe a 1 in 100 chance to win, and I said, well, if I'm the 100th person to walk in here today, and not the 101st, then that's gonna be me as the winner. So I got out in front of that gas station, and stared from behind some bushes until they opened it up. And I counted, boy, 1 and a 2 and a 3, and I counted as best I could up to 100. Well, wait a minute. Maybe that was my mistake. Shoot. I counted to 100 and then went in behind that guy. That's why he won, maybe. Anyway, I didn't win, and I wasted all my paycheck money. I had to come home that night and tell Irene. I thought it was a good business investment, sort of, but I ain't gonna tell you the words she told me, YouTube subscribers. First of all, because I don't understand what it means, and second of all, when you hear it, you'll probably know what it means, and it'll probably shed a dark or poor light upon me. But anyway, thanks for watching. I'm gonna get off this YouTube broadcast, and I actually got to go. I got a few jobs lined up tomorrow, and I know Irene's a lot busier than I am. For this particular job that we're doing, which yes, it is. It's not the job we want, and it doesn't help our relationship none either. It doesn't help the intimacy. It doesn't help the intimacy one bit. And so I was asking her, the food line down the road is hiring, and I thought she'd be good in the bread box. You know, I say bread box, that means sorting the bread and baking and throwing them out there and causing the bread to rise. Anything, you know, it smells good in the bread. So I just go in the grocery store and smell that bread. I don't squish it though. I ain't one of those people that squeeze the bread. Now I was raised, my great grandmother raised me better than that. So anyway, everybody, take care. Please include your comments. But as I mentioned, I'll try to read them. But as you know, I'm not the best reader. But everybody, thank you so much, and please subscribe to my channel because, well, that's what I'm kind of supposed to say. Well, thanks everybody for watching, and I'll try to post more near in the future. Let's see. Now I got a cold out. Oh no, this thing ain't up. Now thank you YouTube subscribers. I thought I was gonna hit the wrong button.